Hey, great Wednesday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And I promise you, this morning, I had a tie on and I had my coat on. I am not feeling well. I had shared how I've been sick all this weekend. And it's like I had that infection in here on the gum line under my bridge. And buenos dias, buenos dias. And what happened is I did go to the doctor, and thank you, Valley Med Urgent Care. Thank you, Eder. I usually go to Dr. Teresa Saavedra, but they were out of the office that morning, so I couldn't go visit with her. So I went to Valley Med Urgent Care. Great staff, great people, great place. I went to the one on Alton Glory and gave me some shots and some medicine. Had a little bit of trouble getting the medicine, but I felt horrible. And this was on my birthday on Friday. I felt horrible. I did not know what to do, so I having a hard time. I'm doing my best to continue to come on, but I finally got to a point where I think the infection and the fever is leaving my body, and I have these fever blisters in my mouth that are, painful, as fever blisters tend to be. There's an enjuague that they sell in Mexico that I'm planning to go buy in a little bit because I just cannot stand the pain. Buenos dias, buenos dias. I am going to Monterrey today, so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to go to Monterrey today and then fly off to Cuernavaca. It's just an hour of flight, so it's not a big deal. Plus, plus the hour flight, I'm going to have to get a taxi that for another 45 minutes to an hour to get to Cuernavaca. But it should be interesting. Yeah, I am very close to canceling the whole trip because I'd rather be wallowing in my suffrage here than having to be out there wallowing and suffering in Mexico. Yesterday, I got invited to Captain Bob's show, CBS, and he had myself on. And good morning, good morning, good morning. You need an enema to flush todos los malos espíritus out. At this point, I'll try just about anything, but but I don't think I need an enema. But we'll consider it. Let me say that I came on Captain Bob's show with Miss Stanton, Jennifer Stanton, and it was a interesting show. I appreciate Captain Bob having us on, and just had a conversation in regards to some of the issues that are of concern to citizens of Brownsville. And look, one of the things that I've shared with individuals, I think anyone that wants to run for mayor of the city of Brownsville should. My only concern is that a lot of times a message is diluted when individuals who opt to seek a position have no clue as to what ails this city. O sea, for a long time, individuals had bashed at us for like, well, you're always pointing out the negatives. Well, you have to. You have to point out the negatives if there's any hope and of of fixing that which is hurting. If you don't point out the hurt, how can you treat it? And one of the things that I think I was a little bit, I guess, that I was a little bit disappointed in regards to Miss Stan. And again, I like her personally. Is that refused to say why John Cowan and Jessica Tetreault shouldn't be mayor of the city of Brownsville. And you're going like, well, then you're saying that maybe that they should be mayor of the city of Brownsville, but you're running against them. And again, I will uh, be very, very respectful to all the opponents out there. But Jessica Tetreault has been on the commission. You have to go after her record. You have to go after why they should not be there any longer. Take into consideration, my friends, they have all the money in the world. Jessica Tetreault, John Cowan, they have all the money in the world to spend in this race. You're going to see each one of them spend in the upwards of $200,000 for this campaign. $200,000 for a position that pays nothing? $200,000. And these folks can afford their Teslas, they can afford their Gucci's, Prada. It doesn't make them any more viable to be mayor of the city of Brownsville. So I was a little bit saddened that Miss Staten wouldn't go after the opponents. You have to. They have a record. And the topics that we touched on yesterday were topics that are currently affecting every single individual here in the city of Brownsville. Had to do with PUB, Tenasca, BCIC, GPEC. Talked about the bridge to nowhere. Talked about Titan Tires. And, you know, uh, in contrast to Miss Staten, my opponent, I'm well versed in everything. I've lived through everything. I've hurt. Like you, my community has hurt through every single boondangle that these people have thrown out there before us. Every single one. The difference between myself and every single one of my opponents is that I've been vocal. I've been your voice. I've been fighting for you 10 times more than anyone in the commission. ¿Está sonando el teléfono? Te lo cargo. 10 times more than anyone on the commission. Hello, Cheese. I hope your day's nice. Yeah, me too. I thought Miss Jennifer did not speak much, only agreed with you. So we weren't able to know what her thoughts are in anything. She showed no knowledge of Brownsville. She didn't want to speak to the other candidates. not to speak bad, but what she thinks they've done or not done to Brownsville in a respectful way. So I think we didn't get a good view of what she thinks Brownsville, what plans for doing doing to better Brownsville. Yeah, and that that is exactly what I perceive from it. A missed opportunity, Camilo. Because at the end of the day, we're going to have our differences, folks, but we need to point out, we need to call out everything that hurts our city. And what hurts our city are the individuals that continuously pocket the resources that should go to the people of Brownsville. I am not feeling well. I'm still here. I will continue to be here, despite the fact I don't feel well. So yeah, saw saying the topic that I wish the candidates would address is illegal dumping in the city on empty lots on the side of the road, etc. Why isn't the code enforcement official doing anything about this? I think part of the problem is that they are overwhelmed. You're right; it's everywhere. It makes the city look horrible. But and I'm not excusing it in any way, Hector. But they have made our city believe that this city isn't worth fighting for. They have unsensitized, desensitized our people because they've made this huge gap between the orange ticket holders and the blue ticket holders. This moat, this chism, navismo grande between the orange ticket holders and the blue ticket holders. To whereas the city belongs to the orange ticket holders. And our leadership has made the blue ticket holders feel this isn't theirs. It's a matter of educating individuals. This is your city. This is your bench at this park. Maintain it. Don't tag it. Don't destroy it. It's yours. It's like I have my Fiat outside. Guys, I'm not saying it wouldn't feel cool to go out there and get a baseball bat and smash a couple of those windows. Might feel okay. But I'm destroying what's mine. That would make me crazy. That would make me a fool. And I'm not going to destroy what's mine. I'm going to protect what's mine. Have you seen how individuals get all like up in arms when someone dings their car at the supermarket by banging with their car door? That's how we should be with everything other here in the city of Brownsville. Protective, taken care of, because it's yours. It costs you. You should protect it at all costs. But what's happened throughout the years is that people feel no sense of ownership. And the orange ticket holders They play with all the marbles, with theirs, with yours, and with mine. And they've made hundreds of thousands of people believe that this city isn't theirs. It's not worth protecting, fighting for. And that's what's unfortunate. This is your city, belongs to you. And good morning, good morning. Oh, hold on. Please let us know if they will have a meet a candidate and his platform, because I will be attending and asking why in my best Erasmo impersonation. We need that. I surely will. Good morning, handsome. You are correct in saying that the leaders have made the citizens think the city is not worth fighting for. City is beautiful, people are beautiful and kind, but the leaders have let it go to hell because it's convenient for them to let it go to hell because they pick from the spoils. We must realign the weir, enhancing desert plans, veteran cemetery, code enforcement, clean up the city, work to have SpaceX honor terms of agreement, facilitate permitting process. Any ideas on the big fire in Brownsville? I have not, since I came out at 9 o'clock, I haven't been keeping up, but I'll look into it in a bit. The same thing happened, folks, with PUB. PUB, in its inception, in its formation, is supposed to be a great thing. This is your power plant. It belongs to the city of Brownsville. It belongs to you. Honestly, anyone out there, do you feel a sense of ownership towards PUB? Anyone? Oh, wait. Talk amongst yourselves. Does anyone feel a sense of ownership in regards to PUB? The answer is no. We have no oversight of PUB because the way it was set up, citizens throughout Brownsville were to be on the board to oversee our interests, their interests. We have a PUB board that's corrupt, that is full of compadres for elected officials who continue to keep us in the not know. So you got Nerth Kalonsky asking for reelection. Hell no. You got John Cowan asking to be mayor of the city of Brownsville. Hell no. You got Jessica Tetreault asking to be mayor of the city of Brownsville. Hell no. They've had their chance. They screwed us over. They took from the elderly, the special needs, the most vulnerable individuals in our community. And they did all this as commissioners or sitting on these boards and committees, like the Housing Board, like PUB, and countless others. GBEC. So now, Nerth wants to get reelected, and Jessica and John want to be mayor of the city of Brownsville. Absolutely not. And I'm going to fight this race like I fought no other race before. You'll see a different campaign from Erasmo Castro. And the one thing that it's not going to change, I'm going to go for the jugular. I'm going to kick their ass. Because that is the type of candidate that the citizens of Brownsville deserve. Someone who's going to kick them in the nuts. The time to ask questions The time to ask for them to be transparent, for them to be vocal, for them to be our voice, it's over. It's done. And I shared this yesterday on CBS. I challenge anyone, all the 33 people that are on right now, challenge anyone. Go visit John Cowan's Facebook page. John Cowan for candidate. I challenge you. Go look at his page. Before his publication, his post on running for mayor, the last post on there was when he was being sworn in. So we had 4 years of silence from John Cowan. No answers. No fight in the guy. Good looking guy. No fight in him. None. And now he wants to be your mayor? Shut up. Jessica's been on there 12 years. 12 years. To her credit. It's a different race than District 2 race, Jessica. You may get some District 2 votes. My people down south most, they don't know who you are. They don't drive Teslas. They don't use Gucci, Louis Vuitton, unless they're like me and go buy it in Chinatown. They can't even go afford to buy it in Chinatown. The people on the west side, Las Prietas, they don't know John Cowan. Definitely don't know Jessica Tetreau. My people by Rivera. No clue concept. And that's partially in her district. People in Las Prietas. People by Rivera. People down south most. My St. Joe people. My country club people. They all know Erasmo Castro. And in these next 4 months, everyone other will know Erasmo Castro. Because I'm going to fight for this race. Going to fight for this seat. And I'm going to call each and every one of these individuals that have put their name in the same box that my name is on. And I will call them out for their raterio. And in the case of my other opponents, I will call them out on their lack of knowledge of what Brownsville really, really needs. I fight for Brownsville on a daily basis. To me, it's not a niche thing. It's not a cutesy thing to do. It's an honorable thing to do. And for me, it's the only thing to do. So where the mayor at he everywhere, but in Brownsville though. Also, what's a good local Italian place? At the food court, Italia Express. Amazing. Uh, I am not feeling well today. Italian Express. The mafia wants the city for them. Of course. It's definitely time to change. I'd ask for mayor. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No refund, no vote. Again, guys, you've got Galansky, Cowan, and Jessica Tetreau. Zero refund. Zero vote for them. They were a part of this mess. It's up to you and me to clean up this mess. Going to go to Matamoros in a bit to get some more medication. I should be leaving to Mexico, to Monterrey at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Prayers are appreciated. I probably will not have a show tonight. We'll see. Guys, have a great day. I need your help. So break down with all the help that you can give. Not necessarily for me. Do it for you and your kids. Don't forget the enema. That's loco. Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Still believe in all that crap. Done. What have they done for us lately? Nothing. Don't vote for them. Erasmo for mayor. The only way. Amen, brother. Love you, Baba. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.